Good morning and welcome to Assembly. What's the sound of your lockdown? It's rare to have absolute silence. Music is all around us. It's made up of vibrations of different frequencies. We can hear it all around us. The sea, the birds, even the electrical sound of the fridge has a frequency that hums. I don't know about you, but my life sounds very different at the moment. My department is always full of noise. Rehearsals, music lessons, singing, playing. Where I live is quiet, very quiet. There is no rumble of traffic, no chatter of passing pedestrians. We've even lost the noise of the sheep in the fields now as they've been moved to new pastures. It's been interesting, though, in this new silence to hear things that I haven't before. I knew the names of the birds that visited our bird table, but didn't recognise their calls. I do now. Sitting in the kitchen, I can tell who's walking around the house 2 floors away and what mood they're in. I know who my son is playing online games with by the tone of his voice and the pace of the conversation. I recognise the voices of the different children that live on our row of houses, and I now know all the names of all the pets on the street. All things that might have passed me by had I been living life as normal. And it is a music of sorts. Some of you may be aware of John Cage's 4 minutes and 33 seconds, a seminal work of the 20th century. 4 minutes and 33 seconds of nothing but listening. For John Cage argued that the very act of intentional, active listening helps us to hear music in the everyday. This is probably the most identifiable and direct impact music has on people. It makes us feel a certain way. Music has the potential to change a mood, to shift an atmosphere, and to encourage a different behaviour. The average Spotify user listens to 148 minutes of music a day. Just imagine what kind of an impact music is having on us during that time. Maybe you've used music as a release during your time in lockdown, singing in the shower or driving you on in your workouts. Maybe playing your instrument has brought you joy. Maybe you've used music to comfort you when you've been feeling low. Maybe you've danced around your kitchen like Sophie Ellis-Bextor and her family. Research from the British Academy of Sound Therapy, in their study Music as Medicine, tested over 7,500 participants and found that 89% believed music to be essential for their health and well-being. 90% of participants used music to relax, 82% used it to make them feel happy, 47% to process or release sadness, and 33% to aid concentration. The best music for relaxation had a slow tempo, simple melody and no lyrics, with an optimum listening time of about 13 minutes. Many benefits were reported, including decreased muscle tension, negative thoughts disappearing, feeling peaceful and contented, and being able to sleep better. Meanwhile, only 9 minutes of music, mostly songs with a driving rhythm, fast tempo, and positive lyrical content, is needed to make people feel uplifted. An impressive 89% had improved energy levels. 65% laughed more, and others felt more in control of their lives or able to take on anything. An encouraging result for medical professionals looking for new ways to treat patients with mental health conditions such as anxiety and depression. Are you looking to improve your focus? Of the test subjects who used music for concentration, 91% said that about 13 minutes was enough to clear their mind, help them work better, and make decisions more clearly. We start forming our music taste at around the age of 10, even if we've no real interest in music before that. After that comes the formative window, ages 11 to 17, when self-discovery is in full swing and we find ourselves reacting dramatically to every new piece of music we hear. With 14 being a magic age for the development of music preferences, our cognitive development ensures that music taste becomes a vital part of our identity. Dr. Jason Renfro, a senior lecturer at the University of Cambridge, says, teenage years are often dominated by the need to explain identity, and music is a cheap, effective way to do this. An American study in 2018 evaluated each Billboard chart-topping song released between 1960 and 2000 and determined that music taste is established mostly between the ages of 13 to 16 for men and 11 to 14 for women. On average, men were 14 years old when their favourite song was released, women most likely to be 13. Why not inspect your parents' playlists, CD collections or vinyl to see what's there? Does it fit this pattern? It's only natural then that music can have a strong hold over us. Pre-recorded music has associations to times and places in our lives. If we hear a song from a different time in our life, it can bring back all those old feelings. If older people hear a favourite song, this can bring back not only remembered lyrics, but memories. It's particularly important for those who suffer with dementia. Music is proven to help bring them back to themselves more frequently and potentially slow the onset of the disease. Music has so many benefits. But what's music doing for you at the moment? Take the time to listen, really listen. Whether it's the music of the natural world around you, the driving beats that accompany your workouts, or a song on the radio that reminds you of something or someone special. Remember, music is always there for you, and it always will be.